Rich boys are very
Weird.
weird isn't even the word. It's like the minute they find out what sex is,
Right.
it's like,
Yeah.
and then it's like they're tempted to do it, and then they're like, but it's a mortal sin to do it before marriage. And then it's like they do it and they become like the Energizer Bunny. Right. I got a podcast! Add to the no. Well, hello. Welcome back to another episode of I'm Literally Screaming. Everybody in the stands are taking off their clothes. They're throwing their bralettes at us. Oh my gosh, is that a thong on my eye? What is happening right now? Please put your clothes back on. We don't want to see any of that. Or maybe we do. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of I'm Literally Screaming. Guess what, everyone? I keep having to be reminded about this, but it is the 50th episode. So if you've been here since episode 1, shout out to you guys. Love you all dearly. And as always, we have an amazing guest today. I'm actually wearing their hoodie because I love them very, very much. We have the one, the only, Amelia Moore in the building today. However, before we get started, I am going to react. As we all know, Spencer has his Spencer React segment now. So let's react to some news that I haven't heard of yet, apparently. So today we're going to be talking about the Burning Man Festival and what happened at Burning Man 2023 this year. All right, first, what is Burning Man? If you haven't heard of it before, Burning Man is a week-long festival that happens every year in the Black Rock Desert in Nevada, where thousands of people camp and build Black Rock City, a temporary city that culminates in the burning of a giant wooden life-size sculpture called The Man. There is no formal festival or lineup at Burning Man. Participants build and design their own art and events. Oh wait, that's actually really cool. According to NPR this year, around 72,000 people participated in Burning Man. That is a lot of people. But a huge storm in the desert created so much rain and mud that the festival organizers told everyone they had to shelter in place and closed access to enter and leave the desert. Everyone was told to conserve water, food, resources, and shelter until the rain passed. Some attendees walked 6 miles through the mud and rain in the night to get back to the main road. On Monday, September 4th, shelter-in-place orders were lifted as the weather got better, and the exodus of thousands of people began to leave the desert. Black Rock City is located in a remote part of Nevada desert, 120 miles north of Reno. I saw people post about the Burning Man Festival, and I didn't even know that Burning Man involved you like actually burning a big ass sculpture of a man, which I find very interesting. I mean, I hope everyone is okay. I hope everyone's safe and healthy, and everyone who was at Burning Man Festival is all right. As someone who's from New Jersey and has lived through countless hurricanes, shit is crazy sometimes. At least, all I will say is, at least this was a festival where you had tents up and everything, but it wasn't like your homes were there and your homes were taken by a mudslide.
What would you do if you were there?
What would I do if I was at Burning Man? Oh, well, I would certainly shelter in place. I wouldn't walk away. Also, if I'm at Burning Man, I'm probably going to be wearing something really cute. So I'm not going to trudge through all the mud 6 miles to get to an Uber. No. Either someone would have to helicopter in and grab my ass because I'm not messing up my shoes, my outfit. And knowing my luck, I would probably fall in the mud. And like, if I have a beat face, awesome outfit, nice shoes, and I look flawless, and then I trip and fall in the mud, hell no. But I did hear that a lot of the people there, it was like very familial like, where everyone there treated one another like family, where like you could sleep in other people's tents, people were providing food for one another, which is actually really, really sweet when you think about it. It's kind of just like human instinct when there's a natural disaster to help take care of one another. I wouldn't necessarily consider this like a huge natural disaster, but being stranded in the middle of the desert, surrounded by mud and having to trudge through 6 miles of mud to get to the nearest vehicle, that does seem pretty daunting. So I'm just glad everyone is okay. Luckily, I wasn't there, because if I was there, I would be panicking because I know. Also, where did they go to the bathroom? Did they have porta potties there? See, this is why I can't go to big music festivals like Coachella or anything, because porta potties, they just scare me. I have seen too many movies and too many just like people going into porta potties and then it just gets like knocked over. Oh, if I was in a porta potty and it got knocked over while I was inside of it and the things that were in the porta potty came spilling. Oh, I would throw up. I can't. But like if you use porta potties, good for you. I have used one before, so no offense to anyone who uses porta potties. I do use porta potties myself. I have. But yeah, honestly, I don't really know what else to say about Burning Man because again, I wasn't there. I'm just glad everyone's okay. But I have only child syndrome where it comes to like trading things or like sharing. Like I don't mind sharing things. Like don't get me wrong. Like I will gladly share if I have to, but giving something away for something in return is just like not something I would willingly put myself through, especially if it was in the desert, like deserted in the Nevada desert where we are intense for that sounds cultish and you're burning down. See, I don't want people who go to Burning Man to like come at me crazy because I also saw people who are like into rave culture. They got really mad at Swifties for like trading Swiftie bracelets and they were like, you guys are taking away rave culture. So if you guys go to Burning Man and it's something you do regularly, good for you. No shame in your game. Like I appreciate you. Love you very much. Hard eyes. But yeah, that's not something I would ever do to myself, not something I would put myself through. You will not catch me in the desert alone. Like that shit is scary. You must have big cojones to go into the desert for 6 days a week? Holy shit. No, I would not survive. And I'm not going to the porta potty every single day. I can't do that. Like that scares the living daylights out of me. I'm not joking. I would be more afraid of using the porta potties than the storm. Anyways, guys, I'm really glad that I was able to give my opinion on the matter at hand. We have a special guest waiting in the wings, and I feel like it's about damn time we bring them in. Everybody, please welcome to the show, Miss Amelia Moore. Yay, everybody's screaming and shouting. Scream, shout.
You have a thong on your face.
I have a thong. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you said that earlier. Everyone has their clothes off. Everyone's excited.
Yeah, one time I actually went to like this sex shop and I didn't know that what I bought was a thong. I thought it was just like a red jock strap and I was like, ooh, slay. And then I went home with it and I was like, wait. Nothing is fitting in here. Like, I don't even get like, some thongs are just like so skinny.
No, they don't. Like, one side will fit in there and then the other is just like
out and flapping about.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if I'm a thong girly because they literally are made for like teeny tiny itty bitty like baby.
Yeah.
Baby and thong should not be in the same sentence, by the way. So let's like forget that I said that. But
no, but like
you know
itty
what I mean?
mini, teeny tiny.
They're not there.
Yeah.
It's like what is supposed to fit in here?
Before we get into everything and now that we finished talking about flaps fitting into thongs.
Right.
How was your weekend? What did you do?
Good. Wow, what did I do? Oh my God, I had this cute little release party event for my song that just came out. That you were not at, and it's fine. It's literally fine. It's literally so fine. My girls like came out. I like played.
You're
some
like
songs.
everyone came except you, and we had a lot of fun. But you weren't there. Yes, I'm sorry, I missed it. I'm not even gonna lie. Because of the 3-day weekend, I feel like I lost track of time, and I fully believe that on Sunday it was Saturday. Mm-hmm. So I was sitting in my apartment, and then I was like really, like it was like maybe 2 p.m. and I had just like smoked a fatty.
Right.
And I'm sitting in my apartment.
You can't move.
And I was on TikTok and I saw you on live and I said, oh, that was today. And I would have gone, but I would have panicked in like any public situation.
So you were there.
I was
there. You participated. Yeah. Well, that's fine.
I saw Beyonce.
You did?
Yeah.
I need to hear all the details about that.
I was blacked out.
Right.
First of all,
so
like...
no details.
No, well, like, it's like you get bits and pieces.
Okay, yeah.
So before I left, I took 6 shots of tequila. I told my friends straight up, I said, guys, if we are seeing Beyonce, I have to be blacked out. Also, I didn't know I was going until the day of.
6. We need to, like, go back to the 6 shots thing, yeah. Because, like, 6.
Yeah, I took 6.
Did we eat? We ate before. Gotta get the most bang for your buck, girls.
Well, we started at 4. We started drinking at 4, and my Adderall doesn't wear off until like 5, so I wasn't really hungry.
Right.
Didn't really eat much, and yeah, I'm gonna get the bang for my buck.
Yeah.
You know, like if I am planning to get blacked out, like I don't want.
We're committing.
I don't want anything to be absorbed.
To be in the wet.
I want it.
We want the full effect.
I want it to hit me hard. So I ended up finding out that morning that I was going because
That's
my friend was
gorgeous.
like, oh, by the way, I already put you on the list. And I was like, okay, work. So my friends come over. I did my shots. We get in the car. We're drinking like White Claws in the car. Then we
Iconic.
get there and we had like this little like section suite area
Yeah.
where they had so
More
much
alcohol.
alcohol. So my friends were like, oh, Spencer, can you make us drinks? And I was like, yeah, sure. Don't let me make you a drink, girl, because I have a heavy hand. Oh yeah,
Don't
so
let you pour a fucking drink,
yeah,
girl.
because like let's just say like we're gonna say like maybe I put in this much tequila and like maybe this much chaser.
I would be pissed. I'd be pissed at you.
Yeah,
If
and
you
I-
made me a drink, I would be pissed.
Yeah, so I went up to my friends and I handed it to them and they were like, holy shit, what is this? And I was like, tequila and a chaser, like
you asked
drink
me to
it.
make you a drink.
See, my issue is like we all agreed to get blacked out. Why am I the only one committing? So I ended up drinking a heinous amount of alcohol. I wish I had photos of Beyonce. I was so drunk out of my mind that I was like filming Beyonce, or I thought I was.
Oh,
But I was
no.
literally just like filming the crowd and like the ceiling and like the sign that said SoFi Stadium. So I didn't get a
Gorgeous.
single like clip close up of Beyonce. And
Wow.
then I ended up at home. And by the way, when I got home, I don't know, I DoorDashed food, but I guess I also DoorDashed an entire new handle of tequila because I was like, why is there tequila here? Like, I don't get this.
No.
But I was like, really, and I woke up the next morning and I found salad on the floor of my bedroom. And I was just like, okay, so we blacked out.
A mess.
Yeah, but I was like, you know what? Kudos to me. I did what I came to do.
You did. I think I saw the TikTok of you the day after, like with your makeup smudged and shit. You're like, I just saw Beyonce last night. Can you tell?
I'm a changed man. Because I was literally like, I don't even, the minute she came out, first of all, also the people I was with, like I was there with like my good friend Billy, Emmy, Emmy's partner M. Beyonce is rising out of the like stage and they're not standing. So I'm like, bitch, get up.
Get up.
Like, this is like, you are all fags at a Beyonce show and you're sitting.
Homophobic.
Like, you need to be like, your body needs to be like hanging over the railing. Like, you need to be fearing for your life that like you're going to drop the next story down.
Right.
That's how I was.
Yeah.
How
love
I
that.
managed to get home, don't ask. Like,
But we did. We made it safely. There was salad somewhere.
and when I woke up, I had Beyonce merch.
Whoa, I love that.
So I did, in fact, buy
Drunk you was like looking out. She's
Yeah,
like,
I
got you,
literally
girl.
was like, I have to get something. I have to.
I love that. Wow.
Do you remember how we met?
Yes.
Me too.
You're like, should we get into
Yeah, do you want to get into it?
Well, like my tea is that I've been following you on TikTok since you were doing your daily screams at Starbucks, and we've talked about that.
Yeah.
So I've been here for like a long time.
Mm.
And I don't really remember when you also were following me or like started commenting on my stuff, but I was like, oh my God, Spencer like likes one of my songs. That's like very, very cute
that was
and gorgeous.
crazy that you say that because it's not just one.
Okay.
I like a lot
So
of them.
likes a few of my songs, likes a lot of my songs. But we were DMing on TikTok one night or something, or on Instagram while I was on tour with Lolo Zuai, who I love. And you were like, give me your fucking number. I have to FaceTime you right now.
Yeah.
And we were FaceTiming and you were just yelling at me the entire time.
Yeah.
It was just a daily scream, but like my own personal daily scream.
I felt like
you were
okay,
screaming at me.
I was drunk. And I was like, what is wrong with you? I was like, you're sick. Like, your music is so good, but you're sick and twisted.
Yes, this is what was happening.
And then
Sick
you
and
offered
twisted.
to send me.
Yeah, I was like, we were talking about a specific song I was teasing, I think, at the moment. And I was like, I'll send it to you right now if you just want to hear it. And you were like, no, don't you fucking dare. You fucking dirty, slimy ass bitch. Don't you fucking do that to me. I'm going to be pissed. If you send me something, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah, I was like, I need the suspense. Stop
What do you
it.
want from me? Okay, I won't send it to you. I'll just let you
to
listen.
harass you.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Just sitting in my hotel room. And that I think that was one of the shows that we did in Texas, but you came to my LA show and I think that was the first time we met.
Yeah,
right?
I was at the LA show.
You
I
were?
was screaming.
I remember seeing you in the crowd.
Yeah, everyone around me, like, first of all, like, well, I keep saying first of all. This is like second, third of all.
Sure.
But when we were there, when I tell you I was like screaming my ass off and I was like, yes. Also, when I was in New Jersey, my best friend Zaya, she is also in love with you too.
Love. Hi,
And
Zaya.
we were I had spent the night at hers. I actually spent like a few nights at hers. And on my way home, like as she was driving me home, we literally put you on shuffle and like cranked it up and we were just like, yes, like
That's hot.
we were like, we get you.
I love that.
I just like, there are like people who create music and it makes my ears feel like, and that's what you do.
Oh my God. I'm honored.
What got you into creating music? Were you always into making music or did that just come about?
This is funny because I know we're both like, we have religious trauma girls.
Oh, were you raised Catholic?
I was not raised Catholic, but very like involved in my Southern Baptist Christian church. Like, I know because I listened to the podcast in your episode with Sarah Baska, who I also like love. You said you were like a
altar boy.
Yeah. I was like leading worship. I was like a student leader at my church. I was like doing the whole thing. And I don't know. Everyone was just like, Amelia's going to be a worship leader. Like that is definitely going to be her tea, which here we are. And no, it's not. But I was like really into theater growing up too. And I thought I wanted to be like a Broadway girl. But I was doing lots of plays and stuff with other homeschoolers. First of all, imagine this. I was homeschooled my whole life, like K through college. My first time being in a classroom was my freshman year at Belmont University. But I was in this like homeschool group that did plays. So just like imagine like 30 homeschoolers doing The Sound of Music. Like that's so scary. That's really, really scary.
That is like if you...
That's scary.
That sounds like a horror movie.
I know. Like, it was. It literally
like,
was.
Imagine waking up strapped to a chair, being forced to watch 30 homeschoolers sing this or like perform The Sound of Music.
No, it was scary. It was really scary. And I would like wear eyeliner and like a t-shirt like this to rehearsal. And the fucking bitch who was running this thing was like the pastor's wife. She was like, can you not like wear eyeliner for the show? We don't want anybody looking like a lady of the night. So calling
what
me
is
a slut.
A lady of the... Oh.
Or a hooker or a whore.
Oh, like she was like, you look like you are... You look like we just picked you off the street corner.
I ran home crying, whatever. We're talking about like my origin story. That was a really big part of my villain origin story was that fucking bitch. But I was like, wait, why would I be on stage and do plays pretending to be someone else and sing someone else's songs when I could just be me and write my own stuff?
Yeah.
Which is like what an artist is, right? So I just started writing my own shit and met my producer like 6 years ago through my now BF, which is so funny. But yeah.
Best friend or boyfriend?
Boyfriend.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Disgusting. No, we don't have to talk about boyfriends this episode. We need to talk about exes.
Oh, you want to?
Do you have an ex?
Yeah, I do.
Are you over them?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Why?
No, you are, I guess. Well, that was like convincing. I don't know. I'm just like trying to read the room and like feel it out.
Oh, yeah. No, it's been a few years.
Oh, okay, gorge.
I only had one.
Okay. What was like the worst part of that whole experience?
Oh, it was real for one of us and it was me. Like he fully used me.
So it sounds like my EP, Teaching Your Robot to Love, was like that experience.
He was like a full-blown narcissist and like he was actually like finding out everything. It was just, I found out after we broke up.
The tea like actually came out.
Oh, I knew something was off after we broke up and it was like everything just came out one by one by one. Like girls would hit me up over DM and like one of the girls was his ex and the week after we broke up, it was because I met his, like, when I say ex, I mean a girl he dated sophomore year and she was a freshman. And this is of high school, by the way.
Wow.
And like he held this like weird resentment towards her. And even in our relationship, I was like, I don't get this. But then one day I was like with his cousin because me and his cousin got close and we ended up going to New York City and we met up with his ex. I did not know, like I ended up telling him because I was like, oh, by the way, I need you to know that like I'm with her. Like I don't want
you didn't know. You just like
she was just there.
Ran into her.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't want you to like think that I
was doing this on purpose. Yeah.
A week later I get broken up with and then like a month later she DMs me and is like, he didn't want you meeting me because he tried hitting me up several times when you guys were together. And I was like, oh. I was like,
Oh.
oh. And then like I've noticed I don't know if this is like a problem, but I thank God she told me everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that were the case, I probably wouldn't have gotten over him, but it took me hating him.
Right.
Like literally being like, holy shit, you are like a narcissistic bastard.
Yeah.
For me to be like, oh, I get it.
Oh, yeah. I can hate you now. Like, I
Mhm.
don't have to. Yeah, I think hating or focusing on the bad things about the person is like the way to go.
Yeah. And then you
Yeah.
look back on it and you're like, okay, yeah, there were some good moments. Like I can admit that
Sure.
now. And I like now I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
I'm just like, so mote it be. I'm just like like whatever.
Wow, that's like really healthy and growth. That's gorgeous of you.
How about you?
Oh my God.
Did you have like a ex that you like went to church with?
No. Well, kind of. I don't know.
Also,
I
what was it like going to a Southern Baptist church? Because whenever I hear Southern Baptist, I think of the Westboro Baptist Church.
I've never heard of that.
Oh,
What is
the
that?
Westboro Baptist Church. They're the ones that.
Where is it?
I don't know if you've ever heard the audio, but they sing, "God hates fags."
No, I have never heard that audio.
God
That's
hates
insane.
fags.
In a church.
Yeah, and then they made like a whole bunch of like covers of different pop songs, but like it's basically just condemning everyone to hell.
Okay, so that was like not what my church was giving at all. Definitely
Okay.
not to that extreme. But no, all of the church boys were definitely like sending nudes to everybody, and like there's this one couple that seemed to be like really, really cute and solid, but he was literally just like being so inappropriate with like all of her friends, and just like church boys are weird, like very repressed, and like needing to just, I don't know, around like literally and their lives up. I don't know, it's so weird.
No,
but
church boys are very
weird.
weird isn't even the word. It's like the minute they find out what sex is,
Right.
it's like,
Yeah.
and then it's like they're tempted to do it, and then they're like, but it's a mortal sin to do it before marriage. And then it's like they do it and they become like the Energizer Bunny, and they're just like
Yes.
humping around.
Yes,
And it's the
literally,
scariest
yes.
thing ever.
It's really scary, and thankfully I never got too deep with a church boy.
Thank
Thank
God.
God. But no, my first like, I guess he is an ex, but he was never officially my boyfriend. Like, he could not call me his girlfriend, which is like the main T of teaching
And
a
that
robot to love.
eats.
Right. So like it was just in my like situationship, on and off, like horrible nightmare, just toxic cycle.
How long
over
did
and
it
over and
last
over
for?
again. We met in 2018. And I moved to LA in 2019. So we weren't even, girl, I was so down over like 4 or 5 months. I was like dating this guy.
Is that where the I Cry at Work username came from?
I had
'Cause
I
you would
Cry at Work before that.
Oh, really? Where did that come from then?
I don't know. Just like I saw it in a magazine and I was like, wait, I feel that. And then I was just making it my handle.
That makes sense.
You know, I don't know.
I did the same thing with Spencewuah.
Right.
But keep going.
Wait, I need to hear that in a sec.
Okay.
We were like dating. And I knew that I was already dropping out of school to move to LA. We met my last semester. I was at Belmont. And I was like, oh, this stinks. I'm already going to move. But like, let's just do it. Let's just like jump in and like have a little romance. Big mistake. And I left and I was like so heartbroken. I was like trying to make it work, long distance, whatever. I had no idea what I was talking about. 2 weeks after I moved, bitch, he hooks up with my best friend.
Oh, you best friend?
Right, exactly.
That's sick.
Demonic.
I hope they both have crabs. like I hope they both get crabs. Those sick,
Oh
twisted
my God,
bastards.
that made me like holler. Did you hear that laugh? That was like a really big like belly laugh.
Yeah.
Wow, I hope they have crabs. Yeah, well, he's balding. So
Oh, well,
we're
there
fine.
you go.
Yeah, he's it's called Karma, bitch. Karma is a cat sitting in my lap because she loves me. Yeah, so that was a nightmare. For some reason, I was mad at a woman for what a man was doing. And I like am not friends with her anymore, obviously, or him. But still continue to go back to him and just like my life up like every month, or not every month, but like every once in a while he would come to LA and like stay with me, and we would be like boyfriend, girlfriend. And then I started writing Teaching a Robot to Love, and literally the day that that I actually spoke to him for the last time, I was like, this is it. Don't call me again. Don't text me. I don't want to see your name in my phone. Like, sobbing, no dignity at all. Like, tears, snot streaming down my face.
Oh, I have a story to tell you now.
Ugly, very, very scary.
Yeah.
And the day after we had that phone call, we wrote like one of my favorite songs for the project, and I like released it last year. And
what song?
I think it was Cry Baby. Because I was crying like on my hands and knees in my bathroom, like literally dying. For what? For like a balding guy who wears flip-flops? Like, that's really scary. But
now let's take a quick break from the show to hear from our sponsors today at Julie. One of the worst feelings is wishing you had something important when you needed it, but not being able to get access to it anywhere. Even though I haven't had to use emergency contraception for myself, I know how frustrating and difficult it can be to access a morning after pill when you need it most. If you've ever had unprotected sex, forgotten to take your birth control, had a broken condom, or even just wanted to take an extra precaution because you're not sure, Julie is a new emergency contraceptive that's here to give you peace of mind. Julie is an FDA-approved morning after pill that helps stop a pregnancy before it even starts and aims to promote a culture of learning and acceptance for the next generation instead of stigmas and shame. How does it work? Julie stops your body from releasing an egg using the same active ingredients as Plan B or other morning after pills. Basically, Julie works by preventing or delaying your ovulation. With no egg, there's no fertilization and no pregnancy. And it's no risk to your future fertility. Julie's goal is to make the morning after experience as easy as possible. It's legal in all 50 states and doesn't require an ID or prescription to buy. It works best to use right away or within 72 hours after having unprotected sex. And right now, Julie is offering my listeners $10 off your online purchase. Go to juliecare.co/I'mScreaming to get $10 off your online purchase for a limited time. That's juliecare.co/I'mScreaming. Or if you need it right away, you can also find Julie at your nearest CVS, Walmart, or Target today. Now, back to the show.
Wait, your turn.
Okay. My turn. My turn, everyone. So I got Spencewuah because in high school, I did like theater.
Yeah.
And there was this kid in my theater class who would be like, Spencer, mwah, and like blow kisses, and then he just like stopped blowing the kisses and would call me like Spencewuah, and then he would just say Spencewuah, and then I was like, oh, Spencewuah. And now
I had no idea.
But I feel like you also shared a story about losing your dignity, so let me share mine. So
yeah.
When I had gotten out of, oh my God, I got out of my relationship and.
Which was now a while ago. It's
yeah.
Like been a little bit. Okay.
It's been a while, thank God.
Yeah.
But shortly thereafter, not even shortly, it was more like a month or so went by and I was talking to this guy. Now, crazy story. I actually had like a tarot reading done by this woman on the side of a highway. And while I was there, she told me that I was going to meet two men. They both would have the same like first letter of their name. It would be the same. But one of them would like ultimately lead to my demise, but the other one wasn't any better. And she was like, whoever I choose, it's going to be like someone that's like meant to not be with, but learn from.
Oh.
Both of those people.
Highway tarot reading lady.
Right. My ex starts with an L, but there was another guy I was talking to at the time whose name also started with an L. And when I got out of my relationship and he found out, he was like talking to me again. This was like 2 months later.
Okay.
And he kept like talking to me about like wanting to come to New York City because at the time I was in New Jersey and how he wanted to spend time with me and like all this other crazy shit. Like he was like, and he was messaging me some stuff too, like other things that like he wanted to do with me and do to me.
Hi.
And I was like, okay, like I'm with the shits. But then he literally would like go MIA for like weeks at a time and then hit me back up again.
And you were like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a cycle of like we would be attached and then I would have like he would disappear. I would feel heartbroken and then he would reach one day, like I don't know what overcame me, but this is when I lost my dignity.
Let's go.
He ends up calling me and we're on the phone FaceTiming. And mind you, he was literally like going to buy his plane ticket to New York City that night.
Okay.
And I was like, don't you come to New York City. I don't want to see you. I can't do this. You keep saying that you want to do this, that, and the third, and you care for me. But if you actually cared for me, you wouldn't just up and leave me half the time. And then I went on and I kept saying how like I had already gotten hurt by a guy and I'm done with guys, like letting guys hurt me. And I was like, I see all the bad signs and like, you're not good for me, like this, that, and the third. And then he ended up crying on the phone. And he was like, I didn't mean to hurt you. Like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, wow, that's cray. And I was like, damn, I have you crying now too. So he starts crying and he's telling me how sorry he is and how he like wants to come to New York City. And I was like, hell no. Like, because I know for a fact that you do this to me now and we haven't even seen each other in person. Guaranteed if I see you in New York City and anything happens between us, I will be heartbroken because that's the type of person you are.
Yeah.
He just he disappears. Thank God. I ghosted him. He was out of my life.
Whoa.
I moved to LA and the hits me up. So I'm like, OMG. I was like, maybe he's changed. And he sends me a paragraph apologizing, sends me a voice note apologizing. And I'm like, yes, like, okay, maybe this can work. And he starts telling me how he wants to come to LA and build a house here. And he wants me to live in it with him and this and the third. And I'm like, damn. Okay. I was like, let's make it work, girl.
Bob the Builder.
A month later, he posts on his story for National Girlfriend's Day. And it's this girl that he's been with for 4 months. And I thought it was a joke. So I swipe up on his story and I'm like, LMAO. Because I thought he was kidding. I was like, there's no way. I was like, this man is a fag. Like, there's no way in hell that like you're talking about all these nasty things you want to do to me. No. Saying you want me to live with you, this and the third. And I was like, this must be your friend. No, it was his girlfriend. Like, for real. And he was like, he left me on scene. And then I was like, oh, that's Akko Taco. Yeah, I feel like I got past that point of like, oh, I'm going to check up on you. And it's more like, no. But like he would swipe up on my story and be like, oh my gosh, like you look so cute in this or this and the third. And I would literally be like, I actually one time was like, what are you talking about? Tell that to your girlfriend. Yeah, like you have a whole ass girlfriend. Mind you, he had his girlfriend when he was telling me that he wanted to come out to LA and do all this crazy stuff with me. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I know for a fact, like he knows not to hit me up because let it be known, if you're listening to this, I don't even know if I should say his name.
Do it, say it. And we can bleep it out.
Okay. If you message me, bitch, the next time you do, I promise you I will be DMing your girlfriend and telling her everything. So back up, bitch.
Icon behavior.
But he hasn't hit me up in so long, so like I doubt he would.
I like hope he does, so you like get.
I really hope he does too. Like I'm just like, come on, do it. I just want to tell your girlfriend.
I like want to wreak havoc.
I really do. I'd be like, by the way, I'd screenshot it and I'd be like, is this your man? Because she deserves so much better.
Yeah.
Because like for a while, like when I first moved here, I hold my hand when I say this. I think I have a magical power. And anybody that has ever wronged me, something horrible happens in their life.
I love that.
For my ex, for example, I've talked about it before.
Yeah.
His like great aunt passed away who was really close with. For the other guy though, we're bleeping out his name. Sorry, everyone.
Right.
The minute I stopped talking to him, he fully got kicked out of his house, started selling like shrooms on the black market and like doing all this other crazy shit. And I was just like, wow, like, thank God I'm not talking to you anymore.
Whoa.
That's impact.
Powerful. Your impact.
My impact.
There was this one time, this guy, we never like hooked up or were really dating or literally anything. He would just like text me when he was bored and like act like he was flirting with me, whatever. I like didn't really ever entertain it. But he was like, he had a girlfriend for a period of time, but was like on the same shit, was just like continuously like replying to other girls' stories. It wasn't just me, like sending super inappropriate, like nasty, raunchy things to so many other girls. And this cute girl, she's like on the basketball team at Belmont. She's like pretty athletic. Like I feel so bad for her because this
Is she still with him?
No.
Thank God.
But he like texted me something so out of pocket one day. And I was just like, girl, I could send this to your girlfriend right now, but I'm literally too busy to do that. So like get your shit together. And he like just started sending crazy messages. I wasn't replying to them. And then like 2 months later, he texts me and he's like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, I just got out of a really toxic relationship. I'm like, no, girl.
You were toxic.
She got out of the relationship. You didn't get out of shit. She's the one that got out of it. What are you talking about? You're insane.
Sorry, I just got out of a really toxic relationship. No, you
didn't.
Like, she did, bitch.
Yeah,
she
I was like,
did.
The math is not mathing. This does not make any mother effing sense.
Hell
She got out of that shit. Barely.
Barely.
Like, crawling on her hands and knees.
Like, literally dragging her body. like army crawling away,
Army
girl.
crawling, yeah. I was like, that's interesting to me because no.
This is why I will always say, do you see the shit that I put up with? What other women put up with when it comes to guys? And then there are like those heavy Christians who are like, being gay is a choice. You think I choose this? You think I would willingly choose to subject myself to this
men?
literal torture?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Like, it's like emotional turmoil.
Yeah.
And you think I'm doing this for shits and gigs? Like, you think I'm just like, LOL, yeah, let's try it out. No, girl. No.
Mm-mm.
Sorry.
Demonic.
I'm sorry I don't like to dine on the feline, but it's just like not my thing, girl.
Wait, I've never heard that.
Really?
I love that.
Oh.
Dine on the feline? Did you make that up?
No, I didn't.
Where's it from?
It's from a video of some guy on TikTok who's like, yeah, I'm a munch. I like to dine on the feline. And then...
Whoa. I'm
Yeah.
going to start saying that. I love that.
You do?
Yeah, feline. I have like so many different fun words for vagina. I'm going to add like feline to them.
Really?
Yeah.
What are they? Do you?
Like Kushana bean. Just adding like Urella or Ina to anything, like a vaginarella or vaginarella, you know?
You're sure you
Way
wanna
of
know?
sayings like pertaining to
Like
meow,
things
meow.
that I've just like, things that I've made up or like...
Read them all. I need to
Okay,
know.
I only have a few right now.
Okay.
Girl, you're giving skinny mini, pretty petite size -5.
Love that.
Bitch, you make my eczema flare up. Then we have this one I didn't make up, but like I saw it on TikTok and I was like, this just makes sense. I feel like I'm losing the I don't give a wars right now. That's like when someone says something like, if someone's like really aggravating me and I know I'm about to like flip out, I'm gonna be like, I'm losing the I don't give a wars right now. You need to stop.
Right.
And then this one I got off of Instagram and it says, honey, you're a paper airplane and I'm a 747. Don't you ever think you're anything like me just because you can fly a little. Isn't that sickening?
I need that on like a pillow.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Like embroidered like some old like white ass bitch's couch.
I
Like,
wish I
need
knew
it
how
on a
to
pillow.
embroider.
Yeah, like wouldn't that be fierce? The
I
eczema
actually
one?
have.
Gold.
I've embroidered once.
Really?
Yeah, it's actually fairly easy.
No.
You can get like embroidering kits at like Michael's.
I feel like I would find some way to it up. Music is all I have. I can't be good at literally anything else.
You are good at amazing things, at a lot of things. I mean, I'm like, you're good at amazing
You're good at amazing
Yes.
things.
Guys, as I mentioned earlier today's the 50th episode, and a lot of people have been wondering what Amanda looks like. You know, Amanda, the one that calls me slurs, the one who makes me end the show early, the one who calls me a fag behind the scenes, the one who once called me a trashy white twink. That one? Yeah. Well, because you all want to know what she looks like, she's finally here, and she's going to explain the game for all of you.
No, none of that's true.
Oh, yeah, no, it's not true, but it's just like our banter.
I would never.
Amanda, take my seat and explain the game. Yes. It's the 50th episode.
Amanda.
Okay. Hi Amelia, how are you?
Hi Amanda, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm gonna explain this game
Yeah.
for everyone today.
We love it.
This game is name as many songs from that pop artist as you can in 5 seconds.
Long name.
Pop artist. Spencer and Amelia are gonna take turns picking a name from the bowl, and then you have 5 seconds to name as many songs from this artist as you can.
I'm scared. I feel like I'm gonna embarrass
Perfect.
myself. You're gonna say like Billie Eilish, and I'm not gonna be able to think of anything, which is really embarrassing. But
I feel the same way.
Okay.
I believe in you guys. Okay.
Don't call Amanda that.
Yeah. I'm giving you the chair back. I belong behind the cameras.
we love Amanda Reveal. Thanks, Amanda Reveal. Woo! Your last name is Reveal now. Amanda Reveal. I know. Why do I like that? That's like a good drag name.
Hi, everyone, I'm back. All right,
cute.
so you guys know the rules. We're going to get started. I'm going to pick artist for you.
Okay.
Yours is Taylor Swift.
Oh my God, You Belong With Me. Mean. Karma. Cruel Summer. I kind of ate that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Excuse me, I just burped.
I love that.
Is
That was I kind of ate that. Okay.
I'm really scared.
Okay, yours is this is a good one, bitch. Demi Lovato.
La La Land. We also have I was gonna say You Belong With Me. I only can think of
Woo! Bitch, I'm eating. Okay.
It's actually a lot harder than you think, guys. Like I've been
I'm shaking.
Justin Bieber.
Boyfriend. Journals is the album. Stop. Yeah, what? Okay. Justin, I love you. I'm really sorry. Wow. What did I say? Boyfriend?
Yeah.
Fierce. Iconic first Justin song.
Scared.
I know, it's scary. Miley Cyrus.
Oh my gosh. The most. We also have See You Again. We also have that's Hannah Montana.
Whoa. The time goes by really fast. You didn't say Flowers.
Well, I couldn't think of anything.
I'm sorry.
You have Bruno Mars.
When I Was Your Man, Locked Out of Heaven, 24 Karat Magic. Damn it.
This is like really terrifying.
This is really scary. Wow, okay. Next for you, the Jonas Brothers.
Oh my gosh. Year 3000?
Yeah.
No! Reset that timer now! Now! I need another 5 seconds, please.
I have a really fun fact for you. Did you know Year 3000 is actually a cover?
Yes.
I just found that out 3 days ago.
Did you know that the Jonas Brothers went to a church that I used to go to in New Jersey?
Did they have purity rings? Did you see them with their purity rings on?
I didn't see them with their purity rings on, but they did have purity rings, and they went to my friend Sarah, her dad and then her grandparents are pastors, and they ran the church, and the boys would go there, and it was a big church. Yeah, I think aren't they from New Jersey, the Jonas Brothers?
Whoa.
Yeah, they're from New Jersey. I used to work at a certain Starbucks. Kevin Jonas came through.
The youngest brother, Frankie, went to Belmont and then got expelled for doing drugs.
Well, yeah. Remember when Frankie went around with what's it called? The Church of Scientology necklace and handed it to every. Yeah, he got in a lot of controversy because he was going around to he would go to LA parties and then tell people to wear the Church of Scientology necklace, and then people would wear it, and then everybody who was in his videos would have to be we didn't know that was the Church of Scientology. We're not Scientologists.
He kind of ate that up though, marketing. That's kind of genius.
You have Britney Spears.
Toxic. That's all I'm gonna get. Literally. Oh baby, baby, I lie tonight. Wait, is that Toxic? No.
That's
which is Britney, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay, here we go. Katy Perry.
Roar. Firework. Teenage Dream, and we also have
Whoa, that was good.
Starstruck, but she was featured in that song.
You're done. That's
that was
5
4,
seconds.
yeah.
That was good though.
The Black Eyed Peas.
Girl. Tonight's gonna be a good night. What song is that called? Is that the Black Eyed Peas?
That is the Black Eyed Peas.
Let's go.
I Got a Feeling, though.
I got a feeling, but I said it. Does that count?
No.
Damn it, I got a feeling. Yeah, no. I got a feeling I'm not gonna win anymore. Jesus Christ. Harry Styles.
Oh my God, Falling. Oh no, Music in a Sushi Restaurant. Oh, that's the album. Oh my God, no, stop it now. Oh, okay. Whew, I got to.
I'm gonna die. If I don't win, I'm gonna die.
Kelly Clarkson.
This is really embarrassing.
That was meant for me. Since You've Been Gone, Breakaway.
Wow.
Did you know Breakaway was actually supposed to be, Avril Lavigne originally had Breakaway?
Whoa.
Oh yeah, you have to pull.
Oh wow, Hannah Montana.
See You Again. Start all over. Back on the done, thinking the bad again. You make me want to.
Give me someone good.
Nicki Minaj.
Justin Bieber. What's that song called? Super Bass. Hello, obviously. That's all. Yeah. What the are you f***ing? Jesus Christ. You're going to eat this up because I didn't even tie you. This is what I should have gotten. Drake.
Mob Ties.
Crazy. Out of left field one. I lost that. Like literally fair and square. Mob ties?
I know Mob Ties
Wow.
because you used to listen to it at the gym.
I
You
should've-
like Drake?
I love Drake. I'm sorry. Should I apologize for that?
No.
You hate him.
Huh?
You hate him.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I just
okay.
only know one of his songs.
Only literally one.
Well, pretty much. Well, I mean, like, I know One
Sing
Dance.
It. Sing it.
Strength and guidance. All that I'm wishing for my friends. I'm done there.
Uh-huh.
I did something that done.
Right.
You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text, reply me. I don't wanna spend time fighting. We got no time, and that's why I need a one dance. Got a Hennessy in my hand. One more time, but I go. Up tired, taking the hold on me.
What was that?
I don't know, girl. There was something though.
We kind of ate that up for a little bit.
Yeah, you had the whatever that
The
was.
little beat. Yeah.
That was good.
That was good.
Not us pitch perfect.
Not us literally like starting our own acapella group.
I could see us doing that.
Really?
Yeah.
What would it be called? Crickets. It's
No,
literally
it would be
crickets.
called the Amelia Moores, and all you would sing is "Gimme, Gimme More" by Britney Spears. Gimme,
Whoa,
gimme
yeah.
more.
We just do that like over and over in different keys.
Guys, Amanda's telling me that I have to stop filming the show, or
Amanda.
she's literally holding a weapon to my head. Like it's.
Now they can put a face to the threat.
Yeah, they can, and they should be able
Oh.
to. They should.
Not Amanda Reveal. No.
Amanda Reveal, more like Amanda Evil. Like Reveal, more like Amanda Evil.
Whoa.
Well,
You could've
before
ate
we
that.
go, did you want to plug in your social media handles, any new upcoming projects you're working
I would
on?
love to. I cry at work everywhere, bitch. Because hello, like, I'm surprised we didn't cry today. There were no tears.
Yeah, I feel good about that.
Me too. I just put out a song called Over My Ex, and you should listen to it, especially if you're not over yours, because been there, girl. Been there,
Get
done
over
that.
him.
Yeah, get over him. I don't know, lots of cute shit coming soon. Yeah.
Stay tuned, bitch.
Stay tuned, bitch.
There we go. Yeah. Well, everyone, you know where to find me. Spencewuah everywhere except Snapchat because some bitch stole my username. So on Snapchat, it's Spencewuah with an M in the middle.
Whoa.
As you all may or may not know, new episodes release every single Thursday on all audio streaming platforms. But if you want to watch this happening live and in person and watch me and Amelia take our hands and put them in a bowl and pick out names, go to the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel and subscribe, like, comment who you want to see on here next. And if you don't do any of those things, you hate me, and that's really, really sad. Also, do you like this blanket? You like this mug? You like the things we got on set? Go to the link in the description down below in the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel after you subscribe, that is. And make sure to get yourself some merch. It shows that you support me and that you love me, and I love you guys. So yeah, until next time, mwah.